¿Y ahora qué?
Why, hello there. I have come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Para formar parte del capitalismo.
After years on the road as a
Voy a
traveling
trabajar como
merchant, I'm
comerciante
finally ready to
ambulante.
put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
O sea, si me lo quedo, ¿pasa algo? Claro, o sea, esto se supone que ahora se lo tengo que devolver.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Vale. Ahora es que voy pillando las cositas. Pillando las cositas. Vale, aquí nada, ¿no? Porque había un Randy. Exacto. Vale. Vamos a
I
preguntarle.
just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
Necesito
I look forward
saber.
to buying something.
Necesito saber.
I'm not planning to sell lemonade, but I could see a stall for, well, capes and monocles. Really tap into the opera and or vampire market.
La ópera de los vampiros.
How about powders and ointments? Who doesn't love a good ointment?
I think we already have stores that sell those things.
You're not seeing the big picture. There are lots of great powder spots and lots of great ointment spots. But what I'm talking about is a powder and ointment spot.
Qué raro me resulta el vendedor. ¿Qué podemos utilizar? Rayos X o detector de metales.
Surprisingly, this guy doesn't have anything interesting on him.
Qué extraño, ¿no?
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
Ajá.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Vale. Pues increíblemente no tengo razones para no dejarle pasar.
Can you smell that?
¿Cuál es eso?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
¿Cómo? Cuidadito. Ya es el camino para que un ansioso emprendedor tenga éxito en el capitalismo. ¡Viva! ¡Vamos! Suerte por él. Suenan campanas a lo lejos. Hasta aquí llegamos. Hora de bajar la persiana. Vale, ahora que sé que tengo los gadgets y cómo, sobre todo cómo se utilizan y demás, esto será distinto a partir de ahora, pavo. Bueno, no está mal. 30 de oro. Bien. Bien. Medio bien. Bueno. Ah. Amoníaco, hidrógeno, yodo, todo bastante básico. Estas máquinas son un descubrimiento relativamente nuevo en la Sprout. Él observa las palabras Commander Ken en medio de las investigadas jerga técnica. Pero ¿cómo lo...? Epa. ¿Esto qué es lo que es? Este hoyo es tan profundo que no puedes ver el fondo. Debe tener un verdadero profesional en escaleras. Vale.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No,
Qué
you called
maja.
me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
¿Quién eres?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head
Vaya,
of
¿no?
archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
Y de los vientos del norte también.
But you can call me B.
Bien.
Gotcha. And
Gacha.
what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Tengo tiempo.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
Sitio de excavación y cristales de energía.
The power crystals that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes.
Vaya. ¿Qué tiene que ver esto conmigo?
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Chronometer.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Presiona el botón. Sí, yo.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say.
Veamos.
You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies. We began experimenting by fashioning teeny tiny harnesses and attaching the crystals to mice and directing radio signals towards them.
Me importa bastante poco cómo funciona.
We perfected the process and found that we could send these
Ni el
mice back
proceso
minutes,
tampoco.
hours, even a full day with a less than 13% fatality rate. Blah blah microscope, blah blah live chicken, blah 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 resonance chamber, blah.
Bueno. Vamos.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
¿Cómo? Perder el control. Atender el teléfono.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking
¿Cómo?
to?
He vuelto para atrás. Déjà vu.
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad
O sea,
complains
con
about
esa
it.
historia voy para atrás. En el tiempo.
She hung up. Again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
Ahora que podré confiscarla. ¿O no?
Oh, I think I might need that.
I think I'm gonna need it more.
Okay, if you say so.
I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Lo tenemos que admitir. Pero sin el... sin la identificación, pavo.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
No he pillado nada.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
No he entendido nada. A ver. Vale, esto es todo igual. Tío, porque ahora... Ah, vale. No pasa nada.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes, yes, yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Huh, sake of time. Do you get it?
Ajá.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of
Logical research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
Trixie.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
No, otra vez no.
Wait, where did it go?
Pues lo
Do
tengo
you
yo,
mean
pava.
this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes, but it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
Lo podremos usar.
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Yo.
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful mages guild since the power crystal has replaced most household magical applications.
Patatar en el pueblo que no veas.
One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
Uy, no.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ajá, vale.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout.
Vale.
However, I've hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though.
Ah, interesante hackeo.
I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Ah, vale. Con solo intentar no romper el espacio-tiempo. Solucionido.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well.
Sí, quizás tendrías que habérselo dicho.
It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
La taberna, que es la casa a la vez. Vale. Está bien saberlo. Ajá.
Your dad's over there.
Bueno. El Papa. ¿Qué dice?
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So
Ah, bueno.
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes
No
or
tenemos
pickpocket
nada
anywhere
más.
today?
Lo siento, no. O dar barras de oro a Jamis. Va, que es mi padre, diablos.
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
This is perfect. Arda, a round for everybody. I'll be right back after I call my guy.
Creo que he tomado una mala
Thanks again,
decisión.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed
What? Yes.
and turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light.
Qué pesado.
I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time.
No te va a
Then she
creer.
gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Vaya.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending
Un
what I'm
papá
trying
genial.
to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time and I demand to be taken seriously.
Que va, es que no te va a creer, pava.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
Qué pesado.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
No, no está saliendo nada bien.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
¿Y yo para qué le doy las barras de oro, tío? Lil vengativa.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
La otra.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck. Get to bed, Lil. I'll be up after the game's over.
Pues nada, nos vamos a dormir.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
Camino al bar, la señora Bernati accidentalmente se metió en 2 tutoriales más, lo que hizo que llegara tarde a apostar en el partido de Goblin 2. La herencia de su nieto está a salvo, por ahora. ¡Vamos! Tironius Athanatos dio su discurso inaugural en el Festival de Libertades Mágicas e inspiró a la mayoría de los presentes. La brecha entre los seres mágicos y no mágicos se profundizó un poco más esa noche. Tiene una deuda con la concejala Ase por haber facilitado su acceso al Sprawl. Vale. Lise se llevó a sus hijos a casa de su exmarido Orlando. Saludó a Kiri pero ni la miró. Bueno, al menos. Una vez que sus hijos ya no estaban allí molestándolos, Orlando Senior se llevó a Kiri a cenar al restaurante Monty's, la casa de la sopa, y aprovecharon el descuento de la empleada que tiene ella. Debido a la confiscación astuta que hiciste y que le negases el acceso a ese viejo malvado, Leon Pink Tea, Duckworth no pudo hacer su depósito importante de oro de sangre ilegal en el banco de Sprout. Lamentablemente ocurrió el mismo día que hubo un número sin precedentes de recibos en efectivo. Esto causó que el banco cerrara antes. La gente entró en pánico, prendido por el banco hasta dejar solo cenizas. El señor Duckworth se negó a donar dinero para su reconstrucción. Bueno, para que entran por las que salen, ¿no? Gary Munch se encontró un terreno vacío en el callejón de detrás de la taberna Hermanas Retorcidas y estableció su emporio de las maravillas. Bueno. Ni tan mal, ¿no? Yo que sé, no nos hemos cargado el planeta.